Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're back in the Ray FF1600 for the first time in a long time on my channel. This week's track is Oulton Park International, a really fun circuit in this car. Before we get into the guide, I'd like to ask you all to subscribe to my channel as we're nearly at 1000 subscribers. First I'll show an unedited lap, then I'll do a guided lap. Let's get into it. For turn 1 I brake at the kink in the grass on the left and use third gear. At first I brake very hard but I trail off very quickly. On the apex you must get as close to the inside curb as possible, as the corner is slightly banked so it will help you round. I get back on throttle just before the apex, and the track limit on the exit is the red and white curb. This left-hander can be very difficult. I brake at the dip in the road and use third gear again. I stay wide and take a late apex for a good run onto the back straight. The compression at the bottom helps give rotation, and on the exit you don't want to go over the AstroTurf as it will give you an off track. For this fast left-hander I lift at the gap on the road on the right and try to turn in early. The car can be very slidey through here, so be careful on cold tyres in your first few times learning the track. There aren't really many good markers for this hairpin. I brake around the car's length after the tyre wall ends and use first gear. The car tends to over-rotate on entry, so I trail off the brake very quickly. I stay tight to the inside and use the banking to help me carry more speed. I get back on throttle around the middle of the corner. For the first of the two chicanes I brake as the fencing on the right goes off my screen. I use first gear and take all of the first curb. I turn in late to the second part of the chicane to get a good exit. I get back on throttle at the second curb. For the second chicane I brake just after the 100 metre board and use first gear again. I turn in late to prepare for the second turn, and I don't get too close to the next inside barrier as it's very easy to hit it and get damage. I keep the car on the left side of the track and then lift in second gear for this last right-hander. Don't take too much of the inside curbs, it can unsettle the car. For this double apex I brake at the colour change in the road and use third gear. I brake to around 75% for some quick rotation and then quickly trail off. I get back on throttle at the first apex, then begin to open up the steering to carry the speed. For the final corner I brake at the colour change hard down to second gear. I get a late apex and use all of the red and white curb on the inside. a trail brake to the apex and get back on throttle at the end of the curb. You don't want to use any of the grass on the outside because it will lose you lots of time. So that was a lap of Oulton Park. If you found this guide helpful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll now leave you with the third person lap to the end of the video.